yearn for a place to call my own. I'm going home. Say what you will, I'll be better for it still. I've been wondering what you're doing with your time, just to get you off my mind. I'm in the grind.
The Grind, brought to you by Rig'em Right Waterfowl, Dakota Decoy, Lucky Duck, Heavy Shot, Delta Waterfowl, and Wild Ear. Additional sponsorship provided by these fine companies.
So you want to be a hunting guide? Well, first you need to know how to hunt. You need to know animal behavior and human behavior. You need to learn how to make something out of nothing. You need to be able to function on no sleep and very little food. You need to be able to handle stress and be as tough as nails. Those who are weak need not apply.
Get him! Nice shot, Zach. Wow, nice shot, Zach. Good job, guys. Speedball. The opportunity of guiding came up when I was hunting on my own. I was just out scouting. I had a bunch of fields tied up. Guy says, "Man, you're doing a pretty good job. Why don't you come work for me?" And that's how I got into guiding. Get those. Good shoot, fellas. Good shoot. Nice. Good job. Yes, it does. It feels good on the shoulder. Wakes you up.
I became a guide just from a sheer love of waterfowl hunting. I got into it, uncle's family, and we just started doing it as a hobby, and now it's a livelihood. So.
Get him!
Landed one in Alex's blind, right in the bean bag.
I've been waterfowl hunting since I've been 3 years old. It's been just in my blood. It's not my fault, it's my granddad's fault, my dad's fault. But, just loved it.
You all right?
Did it get you? Did it get me? Knocked him out. Thank goodness I've had children already. Get him. Mr. Rob Reynolds.
This guy was the quickest up.
I was watching the show. Okay, on these ducks on the left. Get him! There you go.
Good shooting, fellas.
Good job, guys. Good job.
That's pretty tough on those two. I grabbed that thing and shoved it in my blind.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
I became a waterfowl guide because it's something I really enjoy doing, something I spent a lot of time doing, and you know, was a way to make my passion my work.
Single right here. Get ready. Get him! There you go. Catch. Whipple into our spread.
That was cool. That was awesome. Flipping around.
Yeah, it was a speck too. I mean,
Yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful spot.
Good job, right side. Good boy.
Lucky Duck Premium Decoys. The only fully flocked, spinning and flapping wing decoy. Decoys that are so attractive, birds everywhere are dying to get a closer look. Visit us at luckyduck.com for a complete line of products. We are the masters of deception.
They say that life is remembered in snapshots. One picture, 1,000 words. And as memory lines form across our tired, wind-beaten faces, we'll remember those days in the field, hunting buddies and hunting dogs. And we'll realize we didn't just hunt waterfowl, but we were waterfowlers.
Listen up. At Dakota Decoy, we build the world's highest quality, most durable gunning decoys built for the waterfowl hunter. We spend countless hours developing our products to be the best to ensure your success in the field. Once you hunt Dakotas, you will never look back. Dakota Decoy. The migration stops here.
Get him! Oh, there we go. Nice. A little better. Okay. Hey, Alex, they kind of hit the hole. They hit the hole. They hit the hole.
You know, the opportunity kind of presented itself. You know, we were hunting a lot and guiding a lot and had a lot of contacts on leases, and it was just time for us to start our own company.
Actually, the first couple weeks guiding, I felt guilty of even taking a paycheck because it was just like you're out having a good time. But it does get stressful and tiring, but it's a pretty good gig.
Get him! I was watching your barrel. Oh, I wasn't worried. You know what do I always do? I was out of bullets. Seriously. I got mine. Here's how I came up, boys. Awesome. Unbelievable. I do it once a trip, don't I, Alex?
The hardest thing about being a hunting guide is At the end of the day, I mean, you want your clients to have a great day, be into the birds, just have limits every day, but that's just not the nature of the beast. And, you know, we get stuck in situations where, you know, we get big storms that roll in or we don't have any weather and the birds get tough.
Get him!
It's like hunting teal.
Get him!
Got one over there, guys. One walking around the decoy.
Yeah. You see how fast he came in?
Oh my God. He came hard. It passed.
Man, came like a mallard drake.
Yeah, he did. They just like now, they almost touched.
He was coming so fast, he had to loop back around.
Yeah.
Get him!
From the makers of Heavy Shot, the biggest development in waterfowl loads in a decade, Heavy Metal. Delivering 20% more lethal pellets on target than any conventional waterfowl load, with superior patterning and energy from Heavy Shot's patented technology. Available now and priced competitively with premium steel loads. More pellets, more pattern, more birds in your bag. Get the picture? Learn more at HeavyShot.com.
Get him! Good shooting, guys. Good job. Good job, guys. Nice shooting. Look at, they got me back. Nice shooting. Good shooting.
Everybody says that, you know, you're just playing around, you're not actually working, but a guide he starts at, you know, right now it's 3 o'clock in the morning and goes until midnight, so the hours are super long. He's using equipment, beating up vehicles, pickup trucks, and you know, it's not just playing around. It's a lot of work, and you know, a good guide shows how much he loves doing it by how much he puts into it. And, yeah, it's a good gig, but it's not for the faint of heart. It's a marathon.
Get the two. Oh, got Whitey. Killed Whitey. Kill Whitey, come on. It's like everybody targeted that snow. I was hanging out here.
Get him. Come on.
Nice shot, Ricky.
Ricky, hard. Cat.
Good job, Ricky.
Good
Love it.
man.
I love it. It's time I pay.
No single fun.
Yeah, we're definitely lucky to do what we love for a job. You know, that there's some things that people don't realize, you know, the countless hours of scouting and driving and being up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for 50 days straight, building duck blinds, digging goose pits, you know, stuff months before the season opens and for weeks when the season closes, you know, the behind the scenes stuff. There's a lot to it that people probably don't realize.
Get him.
Good shooting, guys.
Job.
Team effort, boys. I like it.
13.
Gosh, you don't want to
Well,
look
sometimes
into.
it's a little more
Do
fun
not want
picking
to look
away.
into that.
Oh, yeah.
seven.
Yep. I mean, not that, you know, shooting 40 in 15 minutes yesterday sucked.
No, just to change the pace.
Get him, Alex.
Look at the snows, Alex. Look at the snows.
Get him, Alex.
You're so
I
selfish.
called myself out on that shot.
You're so selfish. Sniped it. Didn't even call your name before you shot. How rude.
I can't remember my name. I can't remember my name.
I called it in my head.
What's my name?
Get him.
Good work, fellas.
I went to even the front and said, no, that's not your bird. Don't do that. Hey, no excuses, only results. That's right. Get him, Jason.
Watch it. Nice.
Bunch of selfish people.
Good job,
job.
Jason.
There's like 7 Jasons out here.
Yeah, I guess so. Get him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I slowed him down enough for you guys to catch up.
Yeah.
You got caught.
He got caught.
Delta's Waterfowl Heritage Fund allows local chapters to direct conservation projects in their area by allowing chapters to keep 25% of net proceeds from fundraising events. This money can be used for building hen houses, wood duck boxes, first hunt events and scholarships, or reallocated back to Delta for predator management, student research, or other Delta programs.
What would happen if the world's most award-winning shotgun ammunition manufacturer decided to build the world's best choke tubes? They'd succeed. Introducing Heavy Shot's maximum performance choke tubes. Without a doubt, the finest field choke tubes ever designed. Heavy Shot, continuing to improve on the shooting experience. Find out more at HeavyShot.com.
The Extreme Series decoys from Dakota Decoy are the most realistic, dependable decoys on the market. From our mallards to our honkers, these decoys will give you years of trouble-free gunning. We pride ourselves in excellence to bring you the most durable decoys available. Once you make the switch to Dakotas, you'll never look back. Dakota Decoy, the migration stops here.
to find a good guide, in my opinion, I mean, a lot of the stuff, you know, internet, you know, word of mouth. If you got a buddy that went on a hunt, he went elk hunting in Colorado, or he was up in Idaho chasing big mule deer, you know, if they have credentials online and you know someone that's hunted with them, you know, that's kind of where I go.
Yeah, word of mouth is probably the best, you know, and if not, in this day and age with the internet and Facebook and all the things going on, you know, check out a guy's website, you know. Look at any referrals that there is listed there, and do a little research, put a little time in, and you know, most good outfits will have plenty of pictures for you to view, maybe some videos. You know, speak with somebody that's went with them and get a first-hand report.
Where those people from the right, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where? Oh, that leak. There was a bunch coming high. Let's all balled up.
Those three did the same thing.
Did they?
I didn't see them until they were going away.
Yeah, they were right there.
Huh?
I'd suggest first thing how to choose an outfitter or guide is the rapport you have. Strike up a conversation at a trade show or on the phone and see how receptive he is to your questions. You know, the answers he provides you is probably who you're going to be most warm with. There's a lot of great spots and, you know, good operations, but it's who you click with and have the most fun.
What about these two? Kill the two!
Oh, there goes Chachi.
Snow goose from that other group here out front.
Snow goose in the front.
There was a speck flying around in that group.
Yeah. Oh, was there?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
As a client, I would, you know, bring gun, ammo, layered clothing. You know, here in Colorado, it could be 20 below zero, or it could be 60 degrees. So, you know, definitely check out the weather. Be prepared for whatever the conditions may be, your license and any state requirements wherever you're hunting, and you know, really from there on out, your guide should be taking good care of you and supplying everything else that you're going to need.
Things you can do to prepare for your hunt: obviously get the right gear you need. You can practice shooting. If you're going to be hunting out of layout blinds, you know, go to a sporting clay range, shoot out of a layout blind. Know your equipment, your shotguns, you know, get in the right footwear, just be prepared, and so when it's time to go, you're ready to go.
Get him! Get him!
You get the question is people coming up to us after a hunt, you know, and maybe it's a buddy of ours or a client, and they're asking us, you know, how much should we tip? It's a service we're providing. It's like you go to a restaurant, you know, it's how much your service that you ended up getting, if it was good, you know, if your guide, if you're going on a deer hunt, was working his tail off and you guys were just after him up and down hills, very knowledgeable and just a really good guy. I mean, at the end of the day, I think, you know, you're looking at 15, 20+% end of what your hunt was.
Get him!
Look at the snow.
Who's trying to kill me over here?
Sorry. That was
That's
for
why
making
you
him
want
wait
3
so
bullets,
long.
my dear.
Join us next week for more of The Grind Waterfowl TV. Check us out on the web at thegrindwaterfowl.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.